Today we're going to be taking a look at the Comica CVM-D03 microphone setup. This is a lavalier microphone setup with dual inputs, which is really nice, especially for anybody that's running any kind of interview company or that wants to film interviews. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. Starting off with the build quality. The build quality is very solid. Overall, especially of the main housing device, it's solid. It's got a nice brushed aluminum feel on the top. It doesn't feel like it's going to break, and a pretty durable plastic that I doubt will end up cracking at any point, which is great to see. The cables themselves are actually quite durable as well, which you can't really say about a lot of lavalier microphones. They tend to try to cheap out on really thin cables, a low gauge of wire, and they tend to feel like they're going to break. This one's actually, they were able to use a very thin gauge of wire, but I believe the rubber housing on these cables feels a little bit better. And I was yanking on them earlier. I had them stretched out. I was just testing to make sure that they didn't feel like they were going to break. Because if not, I probably wouldn't recommend it. Or I probably wouldn't have filmed this review if they felt like that. So now, really to move forward, another device that really makes this thing more durable than pretty much any other lavalier microphone I've seen is the detachable cables. Because this is a dual lav microphone, it has two inputs, but let's say you had one of your inputs microphones and you wanted to plug it in. You plug it in, and then all you do is you twist this gold clasp that basically screws in to the whole the microphone jack. This microphone jack allows it so you can pull on the cable and it's not going to rip out. So if you're, let's say you get tangled up on something, it's not going to rip out on you when you're in the middle of doing something, ends up messing up your shoot. That is a great idea, and I'm very thankful that they added this on this device. Would like to see it on a lot more other devices, because it does allow for more versatility and to make sure that you're not ripping the cable out, especially when you can't lose a microphone at any point. So I would really like to see that also in a lot of other devices. One other thing that makes it feel great is the case it comes in. The case it comes in is actually really nice. Most of these, they come in soft cases like this one right here for my Boya By-M1 microphone that I'm filming this on right now. It just comes with, this, and basically a bag. But this is at a different price point. So this does come with a really nice case. It's got a nice zipper on it, and it's got a nice housing, especially for the main module. That pretty much is your interface box, which is really nice. And it's got little pockets for each microphone, storage underneath this little padded area for your little other accessories. So that's another thing where, I've dropped this a few times and it got a little scuffed up. Got some water, just rubbed on it, and it basically looks like brand new once again. So that is another great thing about this device, is it comes with a case that is going to be durable and that I'm not worried about. I don't feel like I need to go put it in some other case. I can just bring this with me wherever I go, unzip it, set it up, and be on my way right away. And the other thing with this device is how this works. It's actually pretty interesting. It actually charges off of a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, which is pretty interesting. And just it's something I haven't seen. It's a USB to a headphone jack, and it's using that for the input for power. And because you could see where the headphone jack allows also for power input. And that's also the other thing about this device. It does have a output for headphones. So if you guys have headphones that you want to be able to monitor the audio as you're recording it, if you have somebody behind the camera that can monitor and adjust the audio with the little scroll wheel, or needs to turn down a mic, turn down the mics, so you're not peaking, or you're not having any issues, or you're not too soft. It's a great thing to have, and it's something that a lot of high-end cameras have, or a lot of high-end devices have, which is great to see, especially because this is only coming in at $69.99 right now on Amazon. So that is another thing great to see. Some other things that I really enjoyed were the accessories. The accessories are actually pretty cool. One, you get a couple different adapters. One, you get a smartphone adapter. This is just, just allowing it to go to going from the output cable to your input headphone jack on your smartphone, which I use actually honestly right now to record with this Boya M1 microphone that just came unclipped, I just noticed. But at the same time, it's a great product, and I'm super glad that that it's included, because it does make it easier, and it's nice to see that they were thinking of smartphone users, because a lot of people are starting to film a lot with their smartphones. Another thing it comes with that's really nice is the GoPro mount. This is basically, it's a micro USB-B connector, or a mini USB-B connector to the headphone jack, which is really nice. So you can plug that in and you don't have to worry about anything. So that's really great for any of you guys filming on GoPros. Next up is the sound quality test. So right now I'm filming on the Boya By-M1 microphone. So let's go ahead and run a sound test of this Comica against this, as well as one other microphone that I have. All right, 1, 2, 3. This is the sound test of my Blue Snowball Ice. It's a very high quality microphone, and it's a really nice, great sounding quality on a great budget. But now let's go ahead and compare it to the Boya By-M1 as well as the Comica D03. This is my test of the Boya By-M1 microphone. This is recorded directly into my iPhone 6s and is recorded through the Voice Memos app. And it sounds really great. This is unedited. But now let's go ahead and hop over to the Comica. This is my sound test of the Comica D03 microphone. This audio is being recorded into my iPhone 6s and sounds very good. And compared to the Boya, it kind of beats it out and has the edge over it. Alright, as you guys just heard, it sounds great. I am super glad I picked this up, and it works. It sounds good. Especially if you're looking for something that's at the next level of the Boya By-M1 microphone. If you guys want to see that whole video, it should be above my head right now. And check that out. But if you have a little bit more money to spend and you're looking for some more versatility, you want to be able to monitor the audio, you want to be able to adjust volume on the fly, as well as have two microphones inputting at once, or need the versatility of having two microphones just in case something happens to one of them. It's kind of cool to have, especially because they're detachable, and how this works is pretty nice. And honestly, I would highly recommend it for anyone that's doing interviews or running any kind of production. This is a great device, and I highly recommend. And you guys can pick this up in the video description down below, or if you guys are watching me on Amazon, it should just be above. But make sure you guys pick it up if you guys are in that kind of category, or just check it out on Amazon. I'll have a link down in the description on YouTube for that as well. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. This is a great device, and you guys have been really supportive of me over the last month or so, even though I haven't been able to post much. I am getting back to it. I have a ton of content down the line, and I hope you guys like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe, because we're going to have a ton of content coming out to you guys soon. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one.